You know, really physical big man. Run the floor, rebounds the ball well, big hands, great footwork. You know, post moves are, you know, incredible. So you really just got your hands full when, you know, matching up against Jahlil.
He's helped me develop, you know, on the court as a player just because, you know, having a true big man, you know, especially as talented as him, you know, it gives me, you know, a big weapon. He's really mobile and has good hands, so, you know, it's easy to, you know, make passes and stuff like that. So he's really opened up, you know, a lot on the court for me just because of how good he is and, you know, what, you know, a dynamic force he is.
Ever since I was in high school, I've always had high expectations, so it's nothing new. And at the end of the day, I always say my expectations are a little higher than everybody else's. So I just take that into account, and I just try to work as hard as I can and try to get better every day. So many guys I looked up to, even when I was a freshman in high school. It was Anthony Davis. He was a senior, the #1 high school player in the nation. And then, you know, even when I was in 8th grade, Jabbar, he was already in high school. I remember all the buzz around the city of Chicago about, you know, this new freshman, Jabari Parker, who's going to do big things at Simeon. I remember being an 8th grader, so like ready to be in high school and being able to have a little bit of buzz around the city myself. So there's just been so many players. Even Derrick Rose, when he was in high school, I just remember everybody talking about him, and I just couldn't wait, you know, for my opportunity to be in that conversation. You know, it's crazy to think that Jabari, you know, he's a NBA player now. He just went by so fast. But the one great thing about Jabari, he never tried to convince me to come to Duke because he knew I was getting that from so many other universities. But he was always there for me. If I had any questions or concerns, I could just text him. And he would always just reassure me what was going on, and he let me know how he was enjoying Duke. Over that 5-week period, you know, that's the most I've ever improved in a 5-week period, just from playing Marshall every day in practice. Like you said, he's a 7-footer. He's just as strong as me, so I really had to work every day in practice. I had to work hard in high school, in open gyms or practice. I really didn't have to focus on anything. I can just do what I want. But here, playing against Marshall, who's a senior or older guy, it's really improved me so much, and you know, I'm grateful for him to be here. I try to be as dominant as I can on both ends of the floor. I'm a low post scorer. I have great feet, great big hands, and they really help me when I'm playing. But dominance is the one thing that, you know, I'm trying to be this year, and the coaches stressed to me is about being dominant on both ends of the floor.